Boise Calvin from Twitter here, and since I've already done a Kellen Moore highlight video from the 2011 Las Vegas Bowl, I thought we owed the game MVP Doug Martin a highlight video as well. Opening play of the game, of course, was this fantastic kickoff return for a touchdown. Funny seeing Byron Hout running just behind Doug, getting into the end zone on that play. This video, you'll see every touch of the ball that Doug had. And of course, he had a spectacular game. He carried the ball 31 times, rushed for 151 yards, nearly 5 yards a carry. He also had 3 receptions that gained 26 yards, and then, of course, the touchdown return, as well as another touch of the ball that gave him a touch of the ball on a kickoff return that gave him a total of just over 300 yards of total offense. This run here that I've slowed down in slow motion, I just wanted you to see how many people Doug carries. Now there's 2 people. He broke 1 tackle. Now he's got 2 guys that he's carrying down the field, and just a spectacular run there that just highlights Doug's talent. Another play here that I slowed down, you see that spin move that he made. Just Doug isn't the biggest guy in the world. He's I think 5'9", but that's low center of gravity and strength in his legs just gives him the ability to make those kind of moves. Here's that other kickoff return that he had. This one was a 24-yard kickoff return. Everybody was hoping for bigger things after the touchdown, but still a good gain on that. Doug, of course, had a 4-year career at Boise State. His first year, I think that would have been a year with Ian Johnson still on the team. So Doug saw limited action, got 24 carries, gained about 100 yards that year. In the video here, you see we're moving into the second half. In 2009, DJ Harper and Jeremy Avery were both slotted to be sharing the running back duties, and Doug was moved to defense, although they were planning on using him in the offense now and again. But due to an injury, Doug was moved back into his offensive capacity, playing running back, and despite the shorter season starting at running back, still got 129 carries, averaged nearly 6 yards a carry, scored 15 touchdowns that year. 2010 was maybe one of his better statistical years. He had 201 carries for 1,260 yards, over 6 yards a carry, and then in his senior year, 263 attempts, so increased his attempts significantly, became quite a workhorse, gaining almost 1,300 yards and just under 5 yards a carry. Interesting story is that I did bump into Doug at the team hotel after the game at the Hard Rock, and I was carrying a piece of paper, and I wanted to get an autograph from my son who was up in the room going to sleep. So I just pulled out a piece of paper that I had and had him sign it, forgetting that what I had on my head was my own Boise State football cap that I wish I would have had him sign. I went up to my room, then kind of realized my hat was on my head, and came back down looking for him. Couldn't find him. Asked somebody if they saw where he was, and they pointed out that yes, he was in the taco place that was inside the Hard Rock. So I went in there and asked him to sign my hat. Had a short conversation with him. Let him know that I had predicted early in the game, I think somewhere in the second quarter, that he was going to be the MVP based on the game that he had. So here's the last play of the game. Obviously Doug didn't carry the ball, but this is his last play as a Boise State Bronco, so I wanted to show you that. And now we'll switch to the MVP award that they gave at the end of the game.
Bronco Bowl, Las Vegas MVP. Tonight had 300 yards, all-purpose yards. 100-yard touchdown return, or kickoff. 2 touchdowns. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug Martin.